Okay. Good evening, everyone. Can we all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. Thank you very
Good
much.
evening.
Baba Jide. Good evening, everyone. I trust we are all having a wonderful day so far. My name is Hussein Mahadi. I believe you all know me by my name, and I'm the moderator for today's session. My co-moderator is going to be Aminat Adam. She's also on the call. So welcome, everyone. I hope you are all excited to be here today on the week 6 of Jiipcc Mentorship and Internship Program. Actually, we are expecting to have the largest population on a Zoom call today because we are combining 7 courses mentees in this call. So let's endeavor to remind our friends and our group members to join the call. We're also going to be having 3 mentors with us today: Mr. George Onyewuchi, Miss Mary T. Otumba, and Mr. Tunde Kelani. And they'll be taking us on the topic rising capital and developing effective business negotiation skills. Welcome everyone once again to the call. I'm just waiting to see if our mentors are on the call before I start. Okay, I'll start by reading our mentor's profile so that we can all know their profile. I believe I've sent it on the group chats, but I'm still going to read it out for us. Maybe when I'm reading their profile, our mentors will join the call, so that I'll call on them to give us the talk for today. I believe you can all see my screen. Our first mentor for today is Mr. George Onyewuchi. George currently heads fintech engagement for First Bank and its subsidiaries across Africa at its Digital Innovation Lab, setting up and driving the bank's fintech strategy. George is a link that connects technology, business, and ecosystem partnership. He is at the intersection of product, partnership, and ecosystem building. He has led the tech solution product development for the SME banking business of a leading commercial bank and have taken numerous financial and non-financial products from idea to market and growth. He has led digital transformation in the client's engagement process for leading commercial banks, including one of Nigerian banking industry first end-to-end account opening for corporate accounts and SME digital lending. His team have won numerous awards for powering growth of SMEs. He also provides advisory for Crypt.Africa towards developing blockchain infrastructure and building an operating system for African businesses on the blockchain, and hosts knowledge sessions on blockchain application to various industries within the African context. That's our first mentor for today. Kindly join me in welcoming our mentor on the chat box. You can just send, thank you very much for joining us today, sir. Thank you very much for joining us today, Mr. George. Our second mentor for today is Mrs. Mary T. Otumba. Mary is a financial analyst at EY, a Big Four consulting firm in Nigeria, with over 6 years of extensive experience in revenue assurance, due diligence, project finance, and financial advisory engagement projects across financial service industry. Prior to joining EY, Mary began her career at KPMG and gained experience in the fintech industry and Anderson. Mary is an award-winning first-class honors from Caleb University and is a chartered accountant, ACA. She's a prolific writer, and her article on ESG featured on Business Day and Mondarch.com was recognized as top 3 thoughtful leadership environmental award. She is a personal and career development advocate, and in 2022, she co-founded Skills Club, a one-stop resource bank for personal development, career advancement, and upskilling resource. Since inception, Skill Club has impacted over 2,000 followers via webinar, spotlight series, and newsletters. She's currently on the advisory board of a fintech and health tech startup. Mary's insightful content on LinkedIn has gained recognition, assisting her followers to reach with job referrals and profile reviews. Some of her media features include Business Day, Punch newspaper, Legit NG, Mondarch.com, Rethinking Economics International UK, and more. Mary is passionate about impact and enjoys writing and public speaking. Thank you very much for joining us today, Ms. Mary T. Otumba. Let's all endeavor to go and see most of her insightful contents on LinkedIn or other social media platform. We request that you drop your LinkedIn profile for us on the chat box if you're on the call. Thank you very much, ma. So our last mentor for today is Mr. Tunde Kelani. Mr. Tunde Kelani is an experienced business strategist and team lead on several consultancies for top private and public organizations, which include Dangote Group, HP Nigeria, Nigeria Breweries, Leadway Assurance, American University of Nigeria, federal government ministry and agencies, of which includes the timely and effective implementation of project activities for Niger Delta Amnesty Training Program in Ogun State. He is a consultant with the Bank of Industry on the YESP Youth Entrepreneurship Support Program and the GEF Graduate Entrepreneur Fund project. He also developed the curriculum for the IFAD, the International Fund for Agricultural Development, training for young farmers across the Northern Center Zone in Nigeria. He believes that people are more capable and valuable than they often give or get credit for. His method marries the sublime with the systematic, allowing for creativity and change with a strong focus on foundation and implementation. He led the team at Stackfield Company and is also a co-founder at Hadada Financials, a financial API platform. These are very, very experienced and wonderful mentors that we have with us here today. We are so excited to have you, our mentors, on the call, and we look forward to gaining so much from your vast and very, very experienced knowledge. I'll be taking a few announcements before I call on our first mentor to start for today. The private mentorship session is currently ongoing at Jiipcc. When you finish your program and get a certificate, it doesn't end there. You can always reach out to have a 30-minute one-on-one session with either of your favorite mentor. The program is also taking in interns for the next quarter on the following courses: intellectual property, artificial intelligence and technology, the energy industry, fintech industry, health tech and law, patents drafting, blockchain, NFTs and metaverse, data privacy and protection, and entertainment business law. Kindly do well to share these flyers with your colleagues, your friends, your roommates, your workmates that are interested in taking either of these courses. Thank you very much. As you do so, I'll stop sharing my screen now and hand over to our mentor for today, which is Mr. George. I don't know if you have Mr. George on the call now. Mr. George Onyewuchi.
Sorry, Mr. Hussein. Mr. Tunde just sent a message that he's been trying to connect, but it's not letting him in, so he can. I'm sure he's going to join any moment from now.
Okay, Mr. Tunde is not on the call. Mr. George is not on the call. We are all expecting our mentors. We are already excited. I don't know if you guys are as excited as me. And we are with our pen and our jotter beside us to take down very, very impactful nuggets from the topic for today. Miss Mary Otumba, if she's on the call, I'm calling on Miss Mary Otumba to take the floor. Amina, please, do we have Miss Mary on the call? Okay, please let's hold on while our mentors are joining the call. Let me see if we can reach out to our mentor quickly so that they will join the call, or let's know the issues they are having. All right, while we are waiting for our mentors, I'm sure our mentors will be joining us any moment from now. I'll be calling randomly some of our mentees. As we all know, the mentorship session today is a combination of, let me read them out. A combination of health tech and law mentees, fintech mentees, entertainment business and law mentees, data privacy and protection mentees, the energy industry mentees, the AI mentees, and the IP mentees. So I'll be calling on our mentees randomly. You turn on your video, you tell us your name, you tell us the course you are taking at Jiipcc, and you tell us how the program has been so far, how impactful it is, what new thing have you learned for the past 5 weeks. Yeah, so that's what we'll be doing before our mentors will join the call. I'm calling on let me call someone random. Blossom. Is Blossom on the call? Blossom, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Okay,
I'm on the call.
good
I can hear you.
evening. Okay, did you hear what I said last?
Yes, I did.
All right. We want to see your face. I encourage everyone to turn on their videos. So everybody can turn on their videos. And while you're talking, you can also turn on your video. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone.
Good
My name
evening.
is
Hello, good evening.
Blossom. Yes, good evening. My name is Blossom Abishola Jeremy. I am a law student at Ekiti State University. I am currently undergoing the internship program in the energy industry. And so far, I have added a lot to my knowledge. I didn't know anything about the energy industry before, so I just picked it out of just let me try something new and just learn something new. And from the first week up until last week, it has been so wonderful. The mentors have been very considerate with us. They've been nice. They've impacted us with so much knowledge. I've learned about from fossil fuels to how the oil and gas sector works, the power sector, the laws, necessary laws, and that should be considered by a lawyer when drafting energy contracts, and it has just been really insightful. And I would do well to recommend this Jiipcc internship and mentorship program to my friends because I have gained a lot from it. So that's just it, basically. Thank you so much, Mr. Hussein, and everybody.
All right, thank you very much, Blossom. I'm calling on another person. Okay, Chidera can go next. I can see Chidera's video is on. But when I call on you, if your video is not on, I expect you to turn on your video. So, Chidera, you're next.
Good evening. My name is Chidera Anochirenye. I'm a graduate from Babcock University. The JIIPCC program has been very insightful for me. I mean, the entertainment business and law track, and it has been very fun because I'm an IP enthusiast and I wanted to know other aspects of law that could be covered by IP. So being on the entertainment business and law track has been fun. It has been teaching me a lot about law and about the different aspects of entertainment law. And I like the mentees and every other person that has been brought so far. They've been fun, they've been helpful. I want to shout out to Daniel and to you, Mr. Hussein, as well. Everybody who I have reached out to for a question was always willing to help. And so the program has been really fun for me. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Chidera. I will call on someone else to give us, if Amina is on the call. Amina, please, what's the update with our mentors that are joining the call? If you can just send me a direct message. Can we all hear me?
Sorry, Hussein. Mr. George just sent a message too that he'll be joining the call by 4:30. That he had an emergency meeting that he had to attend, so it will be ending by 4:30, and he'll join them. Thank you.
Okay, what about Mr. Kelani?
Apparently, he's still trying to connect, so let's just give him some time.
Okay, thank you very much. We're still waiting for our mentors to join the call, but while our mentors are joining, let's keep ourselves busy. I can see Lillian is on the call. Lillian, can you hear me? Unmute yourself, turn on your camera, tell us your name. What course are you taking at Jiipcc and how has it been so far?
Hi everyone.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, good afternoon. Oh, good evening. Sorry. My name is Lilian Oleliwe, and I'm a graduate of law, recent graduate of law from University of Nigeria, Nsukka. And what course am I taking? Yeah, I'm taking data privacy and protection. Yeah, that's my learning track. And what have I learned so far? It's actually a new area that I started researching on. So it piqued my interest because it's related and it deals with law and all whatnot. So I've learned quite a lot. I've learned some of the basics. I've learned to peruse through the acts and the relevant legislations that borders on data privacy and protection. And our mentors have been amazing. They've been demystifying some of the concepts to make it relatable to people that are just venturing into that area of law. So that's basically what I've learned so far. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Lillian. I will call on. I can see Abu Huraira is in the. Abu Huraira, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay. Evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I am Ibrahim Mukhtar Abu Khawaira, 500 level student, Faculty of Law in Zaria. I am the section I'm taking so far is entertainment law and business. Why I'm taking that? Well, during COVID, I got a scholarship to go to theater school. So I get from there, I perhaps developed interest in the entertainment sector and everything about entertainment. What I've learned so far. One of the first interesting things, I never knew Okirika was illegal to import. Yeah. Okirika was illegal to import. Well, it's been fun. It's been fun considering the aspect of music, down from music to theater to video and other concepts detailing under entertainment law. And the mentors have been sincere with their presentation. They know, like, okay, they've been critical when it comes to what is in the law and what is actually applicable in our contemporary society. But so far, so good. Personally, I'm looking forward to what is gonna happen in the next week. So hopefully, it's been worthwhile. It's been worthwhile. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Abu Huraira, for sharing how your experience with Jiipcc has been so far. I really hope that all our mentees would use everything they've learned from Jiipcc and everything they learned after Jiipcc to reach the maximum success in their various endeavors. So I'll call on one more person or two before we have our mentor on the call. I believe our mentors will be joining by 4:30 and it's 4:24. Okay, so let me call. Who will I call? I'm looking for a guy. Okay, Timothy Emmanuel. Timothy Emmanuel, can you hear me? Is Timothy Emmanuel on the call? Okay, Timothy Emmanuel is not responding. Let me call on someone else. Daniel Ibikunle. Daniel, can you hear me? Are you on the call?
Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Daniel.
Can you hear me, sir? I apologize.
Yes.
I'm actually picking up right now, so my video is not so great.
Okay.
Okay. So, my name is Daniel. Daniel Oluwafemi Ibikunle. I'm a final year law student at Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. I decided to take this program because I didn't have the chance to take intellectual property in my fourth year. It was a choice between IP and criminology, which I also wanted to take. So I couldn't take IP and elective. But I've really enjoyed this program. It has been insightful. I've bought textbooks and read all of stuff about IP, but it's not really been as practical as I haven't taken this mentorship program. I've learned more about IP, and especially in the area of business law, which is also an area I intend to practice in. So I'm in the entertainment business and law cohort, and it's been really, really interesting. I'm really grateful for the opportunity, and I'm actually even looking forward to coming back to take another cohort or something. But for I would recommend this program to anyone who really wants to have an in-depth understanding of IP. It has helped me also get better at my research. I've had to work every week in and out on an aspect of business law in IP, which has increased my knowledge, and it's the program we recommend to anyone. So yeah, I think that's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Daniel, for sharing your insights and your experience with Jiipcc so far. I'll call on Irene Duke. Why did you turn off your video? Irene Duke. Can you hear me? Okay, Irene Duke is shy. She do not want to share her experience with Jiipcc so far. I will call on someone else. Let's call on Gladys Ogo.
Hello, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I don't think the study hotel, so I'll just use the video reading. A 200 level of the University of Rio. So I learned of Jiipcc from a friend when I was appointed to head IP Society in UNIU. So that was when I learned of Jiipcc, and I decided to course on that intellectually. The experience has been very nice, exactly how I am now. I've learned a lot from the parts of trademark, patents, and industrial design, and all of them. So it has really been a very, very great experience for me. And I'm looking forward actually to coming back to take another course on another area in Jiipcc mentorship program. So, and I really recommend this mentorship program to everybody who wants to take maybe an area, because all these courses that Jiipcc is teaching us are not things that we normally do in school, right? So it's been a wonderful experience. Thank you to all the mentors.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Gladys, for sharing your experience with Jiipcc so far. Who am I going to call again? Let's call on one more person. Let's all note that I'm calling randomly. So if I don't call on you, please don't take it personal. Okay, I can see Zeno Favor is on the call. Zeno Favor, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Thank you very much. You can tell us your name, the course you take with Jiipcc, and how has the program been for the past 5 weeks?
Okay. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Dino Quivo. I'm a 300 level law student from River State University. The course I took is intellectual property. And I must first of all, I have to commend Jiipcc for creating such an opportunity for us, because these are courses, just like the last speaker said, these are courses we don't even learn in school. Although in my school, we just started learning copyright. So having gone through intellectual property on this platform for the past 5 weeks, when they were teaching, I was just like, I know what you're talking about. And it didn't just feel new to me. So I was able to comprehend even much better. And I believe even if I should be doing a test or exam, I would do well, all thanks to this platform. And I also look forward to learning other courses, especially at IT and artificial intelligence. So thank you so much to the coordinators. Thank you so much to Sir San, I think that's his name, for always responding to our messages when we have one problem or the other. Thank you. Hello. Hello.
We can hear you.
Thank you
Okay,
very
okay.
much. Thank you very much. Sorry, my video was turned on because I was trying to reach out to our mentors. So thank you very much. I've heard everything you say. We've heard everything, your experience, how you learn things that you don't learn in the classroom here at Jiipcc. And one more thing that is very unique about Jiipcc's training is that you don't get to be under the pressure of examination, because some of us just, I believe, I also did the same thing when I was in my university. So we just read to write the exam and pass. We don't really get a deeper understanding of the course or the topic, or just what we are actually going to write in the exam. We just read, or some of us just cram so that we just go and write so that we just pass the exam. But here at Jiipcc, what we do is our mentors see how they can relate almost all our topics to real life situations, current trending, like you just see how they relate everything with how the areas that it affects our lives and how impactful it can be. So thank you very much, everyone that told us their experience with Jiipcc so far. Let's see if our mentors are on the call yet. This 4:30. I don't think we have our mentor yet, so we can still just keep on with the drill. Let's just keep getting to know ourselves. And one of the things that Jiipcc does, and hopefully we are going to do it this year, is that we normally do a get-together party at Lagos and also here in Abuja. So for those of us that are in Lagos State, or those of us that are close to Lagos, or those of us that can afford to fly to Lagos, it will be around December. So the date will be passed on to all our mentees. So you can just register, try and see how we can come and unwind and have fun, so that the whole Jiipcc course and training will not be just for research, presentation, listening to mentors, research, and like that. So I just hope we can all make it, for those of us that are in those locations, for those of us that can afford to travel. So I'll still call on someone, maybe one or two people. I'm hoping that Mr. George will join us very, very soon. He's actually concluding another very important meeting. So he'll be joining us very soon. I can see Timothy Emmanuel on the call. Timothy Emmanuel. Have you been with us from the beginning of the call? Timothy Emmanuel, if you can hear me, please kindly speak up. Okay, Timothy is not responding. Let me call on Monica. Monica Zuomo. Zuamo. Sorry if I didn't pronounce that correctly. Is Monica on the call?
Hello, guys. Good evening.
Good evening.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, my name is Monica, and I'm a lawyer. Well, I've not done anything relating to this before, like taking law classes online. So when I saw the opportunity, I decided to try one and see, and then probably get to network and then meet people of like minds and all that. I'm in entertainment business and law, and it has been quite interesting. I get to listen to the mentors. They have really done so much within this short time. And I must appreciate Jiipcc for the initiative to bring people together and then train them in different areas of relevance. These are actually areas that are important areas. They are, new areas that are coming up. So I was just curious, and I think I like the idea, and I recommend that anyone who is interested should not be discouraged. You should just take on the courses and then know more about those new areas that are coming up in law. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Monica, for sharing your experience with Gypsy and what you think. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who am I going to call again? Okay, I'm calling on Eden Udo. Eden Udo, if you can hear me, I'm calling on you. You know the drill. I'm sorry, everyone, just a minute. I'm trying to see if I can reach out to our mentors quickly. Good evening, everyone. Let me give us an update from reaching out to our mentors. So, Mr. Kelani is still trying to join the call. Like, we gave him the same Zoom link we are all using to join the call, and he still can't join in. I think he was using his laptop, so we tried to see how we can tell him to try and use his mobile to see if he can join. And Mr. George is still in his in another meeting, and he'll be joining us very soon. So let's just still keep stalling and waiting. Amina, please, is there any other update from Mr. Kelani? Amina, can you hear me? Yeah, somebody is suggesting that we reschedule. Let me see. Okay, we are also thinking about that option also, but let's just see if our mentors will still join the call. Let's just start for the next 30 minutes. Amina, can you hear me? Please, what's the update from Mr. Kelani? And Miss Buki Marie, I don't think she's still on the picture because she's not responding at all. So we are just expecting Mr. Kelani and Mr. George Onyeuchi. But what's the update from Mr. Kelani? Amina, if you're on the call, please respond. Okay, good news, everyone. Good news, everyone. Can you all hear me, please? Good news. We've rescheduled the meeting to 4 p.m. tomorrow on Saturday. I will still be sending a reminder to the groups so we can join by 4 p.m. tomorrow. We are still expecting the same mentors. We'll see how we can drag and see how we can keep reminding and keep disturbing our mentors so that they will make out time out of their very, very, very busy schedule to join us tomorrow by 4 p.m. So it's nice to hear from all of us and all those of us that turn on our videos. It's nice to see your beautiful and handsome faces. See you guys tomorrow on the session by 4 p.m. Stay tuned. Bye bye everyone. Have a great weekend. Enjoy, eat rice and chicken. Go to Chicken